Worldwide, presidents have tight security details as they are highly profiled individuals responsible for governance and well-being of the people they lead. The presidency is a very lucrative seat, and as such, they are vulnerable to many security threats such as political violence, terrorism, and assassination attempts. We have covered the most protected presidents in Africa and East Africa, and today we are covering the most protected presidents in West Africa. Number 6. Bassirou Diomaye Faye, Senegal. Bassirou Diomaye Faye is the newly elected president of Senegal and is one of the youngest presidents on the continent. Even though Senegal has one of the most stable democracies on the continent, the security of the president is always paramount. The president is normally accompanied by a heavily armed security team and one of the most impressive presidential motorcades on the continent. Number 5. Nana Akufo-Addo, Ghana. Nana Akufo-Addo is the current president of the Republic of Ghana, one of the biggest economies in West Africa. The Ghanaian president has very heavy security detail that is composed of heavily armed presidential guards, armored Range Rover Sentinels, Mercedes-Benz S-Class, and police motorcycles. His security team is highly trained and able to spot danger from afar. Number 4. Bola Tinubu, Nigeria. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the current president of Nigeria, the largest country in Africa in terms of population and one of the strongest economies on the continent. The Nigerian president has one of the most impressive presidential motorcades in Africa, with high-speed police motorcycles and several presidential guards which accompany him when he goes on official assignments inside and outside the country. Number 3. Alassane Ouattara, Ivory Coast. Alassane Ouattara has been serving as the president of Ivory Coast since 2010. The Ivorian president has been in political scene for a very long period of time, and he knows how to assemble a well-trained and armed security personnel that offer him maximum protection. His presidential motorcade is always accompanied by heavily armed presidential guards who normally follow his vehicle on foot until he gets out of reach of the public. Number 2. Ibrahim Traore, Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore is a former military officer who is serving as the current president of Burkina Faso. He became the president through a military coup, and he was expected to return the country back to civilian rule. However, this didn't happen, and the junta rule decided to extend the leadership of Ibrahim Traore for another 5 years. He has been a strong advocate of anti-French and Western exploitation of Africa, and because of this, he has set a target behind his back. There have been several attempts to overthrow him from the seat, but they have failed. Because of all these uncertainties and lacking danger, Ibrahim Traore has surrounded himself with a very strong and heavily armed security personnel who offer him maximum security. Number 1. Paul Biya, Cameroon. And finally topping the list of the most protected presidents in West Africa is Paul Biya of Cameroon. Paul Biya has served as the president of Cameroon for 4 decades and is currently the oldest president in Africa and the second longest serving African president. The Cameroonian president has surrounded himself with loyal presidential guards who are willing to protect him and his interests at all cost. President Paul Biya's presidential motorcade is one of the best and largest in Africa, with high-speed Land Cruisers and Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Be sure to like, share and subscribe as I bring you more information on the African continent, people and culture.